Today we have Senior Deputy Speaker Aurelio Don Gonzales Jr., TGP Party List Congressman Bong Teves Jr., our Deputy Majority Leader, and Bataan Representative Ma'am Geraldine Roman. So, for the first question, first question of Pino GMA 7.
Sir, for everybody po. Senate President Zubiri said yesterday that their discussions on RBH 6 is not tied down to any deadline because it is not like an ordinary bill that quote-unquote can be approved without thinking. It needs time and study po. Your reactions po.
Well, magandang umaga. Regarding that question, kasi yung sinabi ni Senate President, meron tayong transcript doon ng press conference niya noong January 15, 2024. And I quote, may nagtanong, like economic provisions, may target date na po ba? Kasi may sinasabi rin na possibly dapat sa zona ni Presidente, may report na niya ito. Ang sagot po ni Senate President, at mayroon akong video, napakasimple lang naman ng amendments na ito. I don't see any problem finishing in this quarter. Before the Holy Week break, I don't see any problem. Kasi tatlo lang naman yung dapat tapos. Tatlo lang naman yung tapos. Napakasimple. It's otherwise, it's not specific. It's otherwise. So yun ang sinasabi lang ni Senate President. At yun lang ang sinasagot ng House of Representatives. At meron pa silang meeting with the leadership, with the Speaker and the Senate President. And I understand, ito nga, nung nasa Malolos kami, inuulit ko lang, nandun ako with the Speaker, na pag-usapan na lang at tapusin nila kagad by March. So, yun ang sinabi namin at yun ang palagi namin sinasabi kasi kailangan ito ng ating Pangulo.
Tama ang sinabi ni SDS, Gonzales, ito pong pinangahawakan at hiniwalaan namin mga members of the House of Representatives. Ano po, nagawa namin na yung aming part with regard to Resolution of Houses number 6. So, the ball is on the side of the Senate at naniniwala naman kami sa kanilang kapasidad upang talakayin ang napakahalagang panukalang ito. Siyempre, nag-umpisa po sa ating Senate President, Zubiri, siya na po ang mismo nagbitaw ng salita that before Holy Week, magagampanan ito. Medyo naninibago lang po kami at nagugulat, bakit po all of a sudden, meron nabanggit sa Senator Angara na sa October na po. Alam niyo po, ang katotohanan is, kung yan ay pag-uusapan pa lang natin starting October, ang deliberations, it's like literally killing this bill, unless of course that is the real intent, no? But I'm not one to judge the intentions of our senators. Naniniwala po kami sa House of Representatives sa kanilang binitawang salita. We're not questioning their credibility. And naniniwala rin po kami sa kasabihang, if there's a will, there's a way. Kaya nga nung last press ko namin nila SDS, nila Majority Leader Manis Felipe, we spoke about sense of urgency. Talagang napakahalaga po at kinakailangan ito. Meron tayong isang batas na naantala, yung Public Services Act, na kina-question sa ating Korte Suprema. At hindi po ito may implement kung hindi po natin ipapasa kaagad ang RPH 6 at kaklaruhin natin. Totoo naman po ang sabi ni Senate President Zubiri. Napakasimple naman po ng mga economic provisions. Very specific. Ano ba? Bayag ka ba? Dati nga kami sa House, 7 ang gusto nating sectors. Pero 3 na lang ang gusto nila. Sige, bayag na rin kami. So kung 3 lang yan, much more reason to be expedient and to work with a sense of urgency. Sabi ko namin ulit, if there is a will, there is a way. Kaya let's walk the talk. Yun po ang pananawagan din po namin. O siya, majority leader natin.
Tsaka, alam mo, in addition, kahapon kasi contradict doon sa statement ni Sen. Mix doon sa hearing nila. So hindi siya simple, hindi naman natin aprobahan yan without thinking. Tinas pa niya yung kamay niya. So meaning to say talagang, kumbaga sa basketball, merong strategy. I don't know what's that. So hindi po namin inuutusan yung mga senador. Hindi po namin sila inuutusan. Nagbabase lang po kami dun sa mga sinasabi ng kanilang leader. Oh.
Gusto ko pong ipaliwanag lang dahil po ako ay member ng constitutional amendment ng 18th Congress. Napasa na po namin ito. Sinabit na po namin ang RBH 6 na ito doon sa Senador. Sino ba ang presidente ng 18th Congress namin? Si former President Duterte. At sino ba ang speaker namin noon? Si former Speaker Velasco. Ibig sabihin, hindi po ito inisyatibo ni Speaker Martin Romantes. Dahil kung napasa na po namin noong 18 Congress na siya lamang ay isang majority leader, ibig sabihin, paano masasabi na inuutusan ang mga congressman tungkol sa People's Initiative? Pangalawa, nakita naman siguro natin yung statement ng ating speaker. Sinasabi niya, natutuwa siya dahil binuksan na at tinidinig na sa Senado ang RBH 6. Ibig sabihin, kung pag-uusapan natin at natutuwa na siya, sana tapos na ang ating mga hindi natin pinagkakaintindihan. But, tulad ng sinasabi po ng ating kasama na si Congressman Dong Gonzales, yung statement po ni Senate President Mig Subiri na sinasabi niya na okay, uumpisan na ito pero hindi namin pwedeng diktahan, pagsabihan ang aming mga kapasenador para kung kailan matatapos ito ay sana ay inyong maintindihan. Bakit ganon? Bakit may kailangan pang may pahapyaw tayo mga pananalita? Kung talagang kailangan natin ito dahil sa ating bayan, tapusin natin pagkaisay na ang RBH bill na ito. Ito lang naman ang hinihintay ng taong bayan. Matapos ang argumento tungkol dito, nang sa ganon, ano ba ang both sides, Congress and the Senate, ay magkaisa para sa bayan.
We would like to acknowledge the presence of House Majority Leader, Member Maris Dalite. Sir, thank you for joining us.
Comment on it. Hindi ko naabutan yun.
So,
Timeline.
Timeline, sir, changing of Senate timeline on the approval of RBH 6.
you cannot finish on before holiday.
Well, the timeline was not given by the House of Representatives. We got that timeline during a statement made by the Senate President. And we were so elated and happy that at least with the words of the Senate President issued last January 15, may sinabi siyang first quarter. So masaya po kami. You know, in the House of Representatives, we take our work very seriously by working on it with a sense of urgency. Lahat po ng batas, whether it is the legislative priority of the President or LEDAC priority, SONA priority, we always act with a sense of urgency. Hindi po pwede natin bakalan yan, tutulog-tulog lang tayo at maghihintay yung taong bayan. In fact, if you look at our accomplishments in the SONA priorities, in the LEDAC priorities, no? The members of the House of Representatives work double time. Double time po dito. Nagsasama kami, tatrabaho kami. Tinatapos po yan. Hindi yan sino-shortcut. Lahat po, you know, we invite resource persons. In fact, the resource persons that were invited in the House of Representatives are just the same resource persons that go to the Senate for a particular bill. Pare-pareho lang yan eh. Ang kaso lang, dito sa House of Representatives, we act with a sense of urgency. And when we learned that the Senate President mentioned about the first quarter timeline, sabi namin at last, we can be able to, you know, accept it when they transmit it before the Holy Week break. Kasi kailangan natin bilisan. What we are afraid of, ito, diretso ko na po. is that the filing of the certificate of candidacy of all officials running for the midterm will be October. Alam naman natin lahat dito sa Pilipinas, pagdating ng October or before October, it is already the campaign season, campaign fever. So pagdating ng October campaign fever, nagiging busy lahat in their respective, preparation for the midterm election. So, kung busy nga ngayon yung mga ibang legislators, for example sa Senate, medyo busy sila sa kanilang mga investigasyon. Dito sa House, what more when it comes to the campaign fever that will hit before October. So that's our worry, and we do not want that specific provision or that amendment in the Constitution, be included in the midterm election, mapupolitika na siya eh. So we would want to fast track it. Kung pwede, ngayon na. If they feel, ito sa akin, if they feel they are having a hard time, we also have the RBH6, which we filed last year. It's there in the Senate. It's the Constitutional Convention. Lahat ng option nandiyan na. But we in the House of Representatives, we are pleading to our counterparts in the Senate to really, to move fast on it because we're running against time. For 37 years, ilang House Speaker ang dumaan had been pushing for this. Hindi lang si Speaker Martin Romualdez. The previous Speaker, Speaker Lord Velasco, Speaker Sunny Belmonte, Speaker Bebot Alvarez, kung ano-ano ng Speaker, everybody wants to update the 1987 Constitution. Everybody wants to update and sees the need and urgency to update the 37-year-old Constitution para hindi naman tayo maiwanan ng mga ibang kapitbahay natin dito sa Southeast Asia region. So we have to update and keep up with the fast developing pace of our neighbors.